Man, what is going on, my family? Your boy is back with another Tekken 8 / Tekken video. And this video here, man, the previous video that I did, I got a lot of comments. A lot of those comments were positive comments. A lot of those comments, like I told people, to keep it real, and people did. And boy, I gotta say, I came across a comment like this was the realest comment. Like this comment was so real and so authentic. I had to read this comment like 10 straight times because this comment was somebody that actually gets it. And it was someone that was there at the time that a lot of this shit was going on. So he felt what I was feeling. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, when I seen this comment, I had to read it over and over again. Because it gelled with me. You feel what I'm saying? Not only did it gel with me, it took me back to the truth. It took me back to what really happened. You feel what I'm saying? And this is the reason why I tell people, don't hold nothing back. Be all the way real, because when you do that, when you don't hold nothing back, I'm telling you, you get the authentic shit like this. This is some real shit right here. This is some real shit right here, man. And this shit gelled with me. I was just like, oh my God, man. I'm feeling every single thing that this dude said in this comment. I mean, he was aggressive with a couple of things, but that's okay. Because I am too. You know what I'm saying? Just as long as it's real. Just as long as it's coming from a place of authentic. And, I was over here working on, I got a couple of other Tekken projects in the works. I got a couple of, VF projects in the works. But when I saw this comment, man, I had to, man, I had to stop what I was doing, man. I had to stop what I was doing. Yeah, man, I had to come on here, man. Number one, I got to give this dude a shout out. I got to give this dude a shout out, man. This was some real ass shit right here, man. Super respect for this dude, man. For real. The reason why I got so much respect for this dude is, like I said, he's a person that actually gets it. When I say that Eddie is the most famous character in Tekken, I know a lot of people get on me for that. But what people don't understand is that, look, when Eddie debuted in Tekken 3, the reason why I say he's the most famous character in Tekken, not because of his story, hell, not because of his gameplay, even though people really admired his gameplay, people were having fun with his gameplay, but that wasn't it. It was his impact. It was Eddie's impact. And to this day, the impact that Eddie is having. Shit. Look at Tekken 7. Before Leroy was released, who was people talking about? They couldn't keep Eddie out of their mouths. The only reason why people stopped talking about Eddie is because Leroy came out. If Leroy never came out, it would have been Eddie. People would have been talking about Eddie. It would have been Eddie, Eddie, Eddie. You know what I'm saying? And I love it. That's fame right there. Fame don't always have to be, positivity, unfortunately. Fame is this basically everybody acknowledges you. And everybody is going to have something to say about you. That's just what fame is. And that's why I say Eddie is the most famous character in Tekken, because of his impact, for better or for worse. I mean, when it comes to for worse, it's basically what people make up about him. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay, too. But like I said, this person right here, he gets it, man. He gets it on everything. And man, I gotta give this dude a shout out, man. I gotta give this dude a shout out, man. Shout out to Billy Welch 4611 for this comment, man. This was some real ass shit right here, man. Man, on everything. This is some real ass shit. And I'm gonna read this comment off, and I want y'all to let this comment gel with y'all the way that I let this comment gel with me. You feel what I'm saying? Then after I read this comment off, I'm going to elaborate off of this comment, man. Because I'm telling you, this is some real ass shit right here, man. So I'm about to read this comment off, man. Because look, real shit right here. So here we go. This is all facts. Alyssa sucks. Panda should be a swap. And I'm sick of Tekken acting like Eddie didn't push Tekken to where it is today. I was in and I remember how wild the arcades was with Eddie. It wasn't because of Jin, Ling Xiaoyu, nor Warong. I believe they're making this roster weak on purpose to push a lot of DLC. Man, oh man. And like I said, man, I had to read that motherfucker over like 10 times. It was specific sentences in this comment that I really had to read over and over again because the shit gelled with me, you know. When he talked about Eddie being in the arcades, that's what I'm going to talk about right there, because I do got a lot to say about that. And I hope people will understand why I feel the way I feel and why I say what I say when it comes to Eddie. You know, Tekken 3. When Eddie debuted, when we all went to the arcades, you know, some of us went to the movie theaters. The movie theaters had their own arcade branch or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Whatever arcade that we went to, and we went to a Tekken 3 arcade. Tekken 3 had gangs of people around it. And then when you try to look into that screen, guess what? Somebody was using Eddy Gordo. When Tekken 3, when somebody put their quarter in and they came up to a Tekken 3 arcade, somebody was going to use Eddy Gordo. Or, you know what? In Tekken 3, like if you want to know the player percentage, because everybody like to be on that player character percentage bullshit, guess what? Tekken 3 had that. They had the character rankings. Guess who was always on top? Eddy Gordo. Eddy Gordo would dominate the character usage in the arcades in Tekken 3. Y'all motherfuckers know I ain't lying. It was Eddy Gordo or Tiger. People were actually using Tiger more, but I don't think it was because people were intentionally trying to use Tiger. When people put in their quarters, they would just press that start button, not knowing it would give them a different character on side of Eddy Gordo. So that's why I was thinking people was using Tiger a lot. They didn't know that that start button would give you Tiger, but they were trying to use Eddy Gordo. Okay? This is all straight facts in the Tekken 3 arcades, man. Eddie dominated the Tekken 3 arcades. You know, a lot of people are like, well, no, Warong. I'm going to tell you something about Warong. Wasn't nobody fucking with Warong in the arcades. Warong didn't blow up until Tekken 3 came out for home consoles. When Tekken 3 came out for home consoles, that's when people started to use Warong, because people figured out, oh, all you got to do is go 3333, launcher, 4444, dumbass, stupid, broken ass combo, scrubbish ass combo, and y'all motherfuckers know I ain't lying about that, because that's all people did with Warong. 3333 into a launcher. But people want to talk about Katarina. Get the fuck out of here. Warong was doing that shit first. 3333 into a fucking launcher. Get the fuck out of here. That's why he is always the worst character in every Tekken game that he's in. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if he is a legacy character. He's one of the worst characters they ever fucking made. And we gonna talk about Jin Kazama. Because here's my thing with Jin. Look, I like Jin. I prefer Jin over his father, Kazuya. You know, a lot of my homeboys are Jin players. But I gotta be all the way real when it comes to Jin. Here's the issue that I have with Jin. Number one, Jin was not popular in the Tekken 3 arcades. Me personally, I don't even think people really use Jin period around Tekken 3. I really don't. But here's the thing with Jin though. Jin is one of those characters that the developers feel the need that they try to shove down our throats. Jin is that type of character. For some strange reason, they're trying to shove Jin down our throats. And we saw that with that whole Tekken Bloodline series. They literally tried to shove Jin down our throats, and it did not work out. People were not happy with that shit. Me personally, that's why I think the whole Tekken Bloodline thing was kind of lackluster. They were trying to shove Jin down our throats. And that's a pet peeve of mine. I do not like when they do that with these fighting game characters. That is the problem that I'm having with Mortal Kombat and Liu Kang. These characters that they like to shove down our throats. I can't stand that shit. It makes me lose respect for those characters. You know, Mary Sue's. You know, diapers. These characters get pampered, and I'm not feeling that. And Jin is one of those characters. I know I'm going to make a lot of people upset by saying it, but Jin is a pampered character. And Jin got popular over the years. You know, Jin's impact is felt over. Jin's impact was builded. Like Eddie had instant impact. And it grew and grew and grew. That's the difference right there. Eddy had instant impact, and his impact is being felt today. And it only grew. It only grew. I mean, look at what's going on with Tekken 8 in the roster. The one character that people saw was not on that dumbass leak roster was Eddy. That's where the uproar is coming from. And when Eddy gets revealed, y'all gonna see the impact, man. Y'all gonna see how crazy the world gonna get. Either way, if he's revealed or not revealed, the world is gonna go crazy. The world is going to go crazy either fucking way if Eddy is revealed or Eddy is not revealed. That is the reason why I say Eddy is the most famous character in Tekken. It's because of the impact. And you know, I don't want people to get all pissed off. Don't get me wrong. All of those other characters have their claim. You know, all those other characters, they're legacy characters, and they have their claim for being popular or whatever. But when it comes to impact, Eddy Gordo's impact is unmatched when you talk about Tekken. I don't give a what anybody says or thinks, because it's the truth. And that is not an opinion. And we are seeing it right now, today, with Tekken 8. Eddy's impact, when he's not there. Eddy has not been shown yet. And look at his impact. Look at it. Come on, people. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Twitter, Facebook, everywhere. People are talking about Eddy not being there. Come on. People are talking about other characters too. But Eddy is on top right now. That's unmatched impact right there. Man, I'm telling you, man, Eddy Gordo, Eddy Gordo is like the Frederick Douglass of fighting games right now. That character's impact, I'm telling you, the character's impact is just unmatched right now. For real. Shit. That character's impact is just unmatched. And like I said, man, I'm so grateful for this comment, man, because sometimes what people really need is that second voice or that second opinion. That's what people really need. You know, when I say it, somebody will probably ignore it. But then when someone else that was there and realizes what went on, that could do it right there. That could make a person be like, okay, I understand. And then it'll make a person go back and do their studies and be like, hey, this person was right. C Money was right. Billy Welch was right. And like I said, shout out to Billy Welch. If you watching this video right now, man, shout out to you, man. This is one of the realest comments that I've had probably in the year 2023. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you made this comment, man. Because I really gelled with it. And I hope everyone else would gel with this shit, man. Because like I said, this is truth in here, man. Yeah, it's opinion based, but a lot of it is truth, man. I promise it is, man. People just need to just go back and do the studies all the way up until now, man. And study the impact, man. Like I said, Eddy's impact is unmatched. Eddy does not have to get shoved down our throats to be impactful. Eddy does not have to get pampered. Look what they keep doing to him. They keep nerfing him, taking moves from him. Why the fuck they take his boomerang from Eddy? They constantly take moves from him. And still, his impact, his fan base, the players, we still find a way to be strong with him. That's unmatched impact. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Like I said, don't hold nothing back. And the reason why I keep saying that is because somebody gonna come with a real ass comment like this. Even though it's opinion based, it's full of facts. So don't hold nothing back. Let me know what y'all think and let me know what y'all feel. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to your boy for this hot ass, real ass Tekken 8, Tekken 7 shit. And as I keep on saying, ain't nobody doing it like me when it comes to this Tekken shit. And that is facts. I will get back at y'all in the next video. God bless. Stay safe. Be looking for my next projects that I got coming up. And we gonna keep this ball rolling. I am out. Peace.